what? I'm a hypocrite. I preach peace and love and creating our own reality, and sometimes I give in to the trolls and I start insulting Santos Bonacci style because I can't stand dumbass ignorance. So I am a hypocrite. But once you feed those lower vibrations, you're in a whole new area where your body has this like fight or flight thing. And me coming from a sports background, maybe I kind of feed off that, but it's not good, not recommended. Don't be a hypocrite. So, you know what? You could take two routes when you see a dumbass, calcified, cognitive dissonance reply. You can get wrapped up in it, or you could ignore it. And I try to ignore it, but I'm not always perfect. The way I see it, man, is like there's just so many unhappy people out there that want others to be unhappy with them. And so they will try to bring you down when you're vibing high. You don't even have to be vibing high for someone to want to bring you down. It could just be something that conflicts with their lifestyle choices, and all of a sudden they want to come after you, you know? So it's like the social media thing is, man, I started on social media just posting about nothing, like a lot of people. Then I noticed chemtrails. Then I started reading about vaccines, eugenics, and went down the rabbit hole. Now I'm trying to share what I know. Okay? That's all. And along the way, I came across veganism, slaughterhouse footage, the impact of animal agriculture, Orgone Energy, better ways to live, solutions, and I'm trying to share it, man. That's all. I come from a humble place, but I think there are some people who want to be like social media celebrities. That's not me. I see problems, big problems that concern me, and I'm trying to share what I know. I can see through all the cognitive dissonance when you have toxins removed from your body and you become more spiritual. You can kind of see through the illusions a little better. It's not coming from a place of arrogance. I just find it. So that's why I put 1 meal a day, water fasting, plant-based, in my bio, trying to promote healthier ways of living to remove those toxins so you become less calcified and less likely to show cognitive dissonance on issues. So I can sit here and show tower readings all day and talk about how unhealthy animal agriculture is for health and the environment and the animals. But at the end of the day, you're either going to receive that information or reject it. I could talk about how Orgone Energy devices are helpful to many people, including myself. I could show readings, but at the end of the day, if you don't believe in it or understand it or understand it, you're going to reject it. And once you reject it and decide to start making a comment, then the person who's actually trying to help and spread awareness and love and peace and solutions comes under attack. And then they have to choose what they want to do. Am I happier not even reading comment sections? Yes. If you want to DM me and talk, have a conversation on the phone, man to man, woman to man, all for it. Comment section, getting a little over. You know, we're in this like chaotic time where if something conflicts with someone's lifestyle, all they have to say is, oh, that's fake news, you know, or you read it on the internet, you know. And that's the same thing with like your diet, with Orgonite. Ezekiel from Black Sun, we talk every couple weeks, I would say. We are in agreement on Orgone Energy. It's like a spiritual tool that you can't really, I mean, how do you prove that you love someone? You know, like from that movie Contact. Oh, you love your dad? Prove it. You know, how do you prove, you know, we're emotional beings. You can't prove everything. Stop trying to make everything into the scientism religion. Science is controlled right now. You have to do your own tests, okay? But you have to rely on your intuition because that is the divine. You can't prove everything, you know? Stop trying to prove everything and rely on science and peer-reviewed stuff. Sometimes you have to go with your gut. And if something feels right and your intuition, your heart are saying, this is good, this is right, it feels right. How do you prove? I can't prove to you that Orgone Energy works. At a certain point, you have to see how you're feeling and what your intuition and your gut are telling you, and based on if you actually research, you know, crystal therapy. How do you prove that crystals in crystal therapy, crystal healing, how do you prove that? You can detect it, maybe, water, things like that, biological organisms that maybe grow a little stronger, sleep a little better. So I guess my point is you have to really stop relying on everyone else to tell you what's true, and just do your own tests and go with your gut and your own intuition. And really, we're emotional beings. Wilhelm Reich, he studied the emotions of human beings and the orgasm. Wilhelm Reich found that, cancer and illness and disease forms in the body when the life force, that ether within us, that's within everything, when there's stagnation, there's a blockage, So that's why I try to promote detoxifying, getting your temple nice and clear and not stagnated, so the life force can flow through you. And so now you're more in touch with your intuition and your own divine cognitive ability. The garden, it is swampy, getting a lot of rain, which is good, but a lot of work needs to be done here. And we're going to get to it and start gardening the spring, summer plants again. If you come across anyone that says that veganism is the NWO diet, direct them to my highlight called NWO diet. Easily debunked. Nowhere will you find the United Nations saying we want you growing your own fruits and vegetables organically and locally and sustainably. There's that word, sustainable. See, they mix truth with lies. I realize we all can't grow our own food, but there are more and more organic community gardens sprouting up. Find one near you, get a plot.